apologize for your first reading. I forgot to do the money portion and someone reminded me. So thank you to that amazing subscriber to remind me about that. So without further ado, let's begin your money and career portion. This is a predictive reading for the month of October 2025. I'll have a link to part 1 down in the description box below, as well as the pinned comments. Let's begin. Spirit, tell me about Cancerians, money and career. What can they look forward to with their money and career for the month of October 2025? We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the King of Wands in the reverse, and the Three of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Hermit. All right, so it looks like there's not going to be a lot of stuff going on with your money. It looks like you're really tugging the idea of trying to get things situated. I feel like there's a lot going on that you're trying to fix with your finances during this month. So you're just trying to make the right type of judgment calls so things can go into your favor. So I'm looking at some of you guys just really brainstorming ideas, brainstorming things that you can do. Yeah, because it just looks like your money is not going the way it needs to. Can you give me a little bit of information about what that could be causing Cancer's money to not be having forward movement? It's because you need to kind of save your money and maybe get some more information on how to do this. So some of you guys need to work up a plan of investing, saving, and getting to a better space with that. That's pretty much it. Is there anything else that Cancer needs to know about their money and career for the month of October? Yeah, don't overthink it. I think you guys know what that is. Just making practical choices and not impulsively spending or doing things that you're not supposed to be doing with your money. Budgeting, holding back. Yeah. Fighting off temptation for sure. There may be some temptation out there. So don't fall into the temptation. Yeah, or you're going to be, definitely not feeling too good on the other end of this. If some of you guys are thinking about changing jobs or careers, I think there's going to be a delay with that. So just kind of just focus on working with what you got. So yeah. All right. Let's see if there's any other general messages that come through for you. Just as a bonus, since I forgot that portion of your reading today. Sorry again, Cancers. Anything else that Cancerians need to know? King of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So going back to love, think about, and when we talked about this in part 1 of your reading, where you definitely need to make sure you're very clear about what you want that Ten of Cups situation to look like. So really come up with a game plan so you don't fall yourself into the trap of attracting karma. It's very similar to what we saw in the first reading. All right. I think that's going to be pretty much it. Is there anything else with this? Yeah, don't make any impulsive decisions in love because it's not going to be in your favor. There's going to be temptation. And we talked a little bit about in part 1 how you will get a lot of attention from people, a lot of suitors. But this is where you're going to have to use a lot more logic. Like take your feelings out of it and think more logically about, is this going to benefit me? Can this person bring me the type of relationship that I want to manifest? Is it really a good idea to pursue this? Things like that. Yeah. What does a true soul connection look like? What does your soulmate look like? Be clear about that. But there's going to be delays. So very similar to what we talked about in the first reading. Yeah. So thank you so much, Cancers. And I apologize for not including this in part one. But like I say, just give me a second. I'll be sure to include part one's link as well as this link in your part one video. So that way you can watch both readings and get the messages that you need to hear. All right, I'm going to give you some shut eye. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Those that are watching live, I see we got Graham here. Hey, Graham. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, Cancer. Namaste. Bye.